Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and we have the classic version here. I picked this up on Steam sale this Christmas season and it's just a little bit of childhood memories. So one of my first video games ever that I've really enjoyed and put hundreds of hours into, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the classic Forest Frontiers. This is the first scenario in the entire Roller Coaster Tycoon series. And it's a pretty simple one. It's we have to get 250 guests in this park at the end of year one. The year ends in October, so I'm guessing maybe it gets cold or they're closed down for the winter. I don't know exactly why, but it goes from October to March. Oh yeah, I paused the game for the intro to the video, so I can't build. So I'm gonna go ahead and just extend out this footpath and add a couple of rides, and then tell you guys what has been going on with my other computer. So my main computer, the one that I have produced most of my videos on, actually all of my other videos on, it needs a new power supply, and I have to wait to get paid before I can buy one. So I am going to send away for one probably tomorrow. Um, and I expect it to be here sometime within the week, just to replace that. Now it's a custom built computer, and the power supply is about 4 years old, so I'm fairly confident that this is the problem. But hopefully it all works out. If it doesn't, then it might be a little bit longer before I can record on my main computer, but luckily I have this spare, and it is capable of playing some of the games that would interest me for the channel. This is one of them, so that's why I decided that I was going to go ahead and do that today. So I'm going to bump up the prices. We're not going to charge people to enter the park right now, but we are going to charge them to ride the rides because these rides cost money and we want to stay profitable. So if they ride the ride, they got to pay. And then we're going to put in a couple of thrill rides. These, in my experience, are one of the best ways to start out a park because everybody who falls in the middle, who maybe doesn't like the gentle rides and prefers roller coaster, and then vice versa, they all seem to like the thrill rides. So we will start off with some of those. We have a couple of roller coasters, but we're going to hold off on those just for now while I finish putting in some other um, rides for these oncoming guests. I'm gonna put a slide here. I'm gonna check the price on that. We'll bump that down to $1. That way the slide always stays busy. That's just a nice money maker right there. And we're gonna go ahead and just put in what I'm doing with these blue paths as opposed to these regular paths. If you have not played this game and are not familiar with it, is these are queuing paths, so people will stand in line if they are in these, and they will not stand in line on these paths. So if you want to increase the number of customers that you have when your park gets full, you have these queues so that every time the ride releases people, it immediately fills back up with more people. So you don't want to have them too long. If you have them in, if they're a little bit too long, then basically your people will be spending all of their time standing in line. And if you've been to a real life theme park, I'm sure you understand how unpleasant that is. They find it equally unpleasant. And we are all trying to keep our customers happy. We'll add a merry-go-round just so we can have some nice musics. Yeah. There we go. I know you can add music, via other rides, but the merry-go-round is classic. The haunted houses, I never really seem to build those too much just because they are not wildly successful and people get bored of them pretty quick. And we are gonna actually start off with a steel mini roller coaster because these are they're not too intense for our customers to start off with, and your customers kind of get used to more intense rides as you progress through the game. So right now we don't want to scare them too much. We're gonna just do a little kiddie coaster, I think, and just do a little loop-de-loop. And I'm just doing a custom design. I mean, it's nothing too special, but it is Roller Coaster Tycoon, right? So it would be crazy not to actually build a roller coaster. And so we will do that. I've never really gotten the strategy on how to build the best roller coasters. A lot of the times my people just don't like them. And I don't know why. They seem fun to me, but if anybody knows how the game figures out which roller coasters are quote-unquote fun and which ones suck or are too scary for your people, can you let me know in the comments? Because I would really I would like to know how to actually make a successful ride every single time and not it just be based off of complete dumb luck. Alright, so that's I'm not gonna have enough space to put in a full foot or double footpath right here, and that's okay. We'll just do a little snake like that, and then we will wrap this footpath around the back. And we might have to go next to the squirrels, but that's okay. So anybody who rides the roller coaster will now, oh, okay, there we go. Will now kind of be recycled back into the park. And in order to get on the roller coaster again, they're going to have to turn down all 4 of these rides. Because people tend to like the roller coaster. Oh, I should test it and make sure it works. The little, it's a red, yellow, green light, and the yellow light is a test. And I'm going to send just 1 car, because if it doesn't actually make it, then I want to make sure that it doesn't crash into the other car. Because if the roller coaster crashes, you basically just have to get rid of it. It just seems just like a really gentle ride for the kids. And we'll probably knock the price down on that because it's going to start off at $2. But since it's for the kids, we'll just make it $1. There we go. And I imagine it's not going to have the best excitement rating. Let's see, it's not yet available. I'll have to wait for a customer to get on, I think. Not interested. Oh, look! So we actually have a medium intensity excitement rating and it's a medium nausea and intensity rating as well, so it won't make people too sick. And that is very nice. But for the ones that have a weak constitution and get sick pretty easily, we're going to put on some benches, because the benches will allow them to sit down and rest and take a load off, and then they won't get as sick. And then, because we added a roller coaster, we're going to also, we're going to also have to add a handyman and a mechanic. The mechanic will repair it when it breaks down, obviously, and the handyman will clean up the puke from the customers who just can't seem to hold their lunch in when they are riding this particular roller coaster. Not that it's all that intense. It doesn't look like it's all that intense, but what do I know, man? So we get a couple of different options for food and drink, and I'm going to go ahead and get these in, even though the people haven't been in the park very long. They probably ate at home. They not going to be hungry right now, not going to be thirsty right now, but they will get there. And I'll just go ahead and get these out of the way. They'll make a small profit to start off with right now. Not too big, but people will get used to them being there, and they will... oh, that guy was sitting in midair after I put the bathroom right there. They will get used to them being here, and they'll know where to go when they are hungry. And plus, they're close to the entrance of the park, so... Now we've blown through about half of our money. We started off with 10,000, and with our profits, we are sitting at 4,800. So probably not enough money to put in another roller coaster. Oh, I got an award. The award was for the safest park in the country, and I think that goes right here, yeah. So I guess this boosts the number of people who come to your park. I'm not exactly sure how the awards work. They don't really explain it, but they all sound good, so I'm just going to assume they are good. And I don't really have very much to do in the way of more rides. I don't really want to waste the money on the haunted house. Maybe I can put in a car ride. That would be nice. It looks like it's a minimum of 540, which is we would have plenty of money to afford that. Oh, we're about to get a Ferris wheel. We'll have a Ferris wheel on the 17th of April, and it is the 3rd, so it'll be relatively soon. We're gonna go ahead and bump that up to max funding. It's a little bit more expensive, but it'll get us more rides. And then we're going to turn on roller coasters and thrill rides. Those two being the most profitable ventures. People who don't want to ride the more intense rides can, you know, they can stick to the merry-go-round and the slide over here, and maybe they can work their way up to swinging ship or scrambled eggs. Oh, look. Look at all that screaming. I think that's maybe, what, 20 feet? But as long as they're happy. Alright. So, I've actually had my first breakdown, and lo and behold, it's on this roller coaster right here. Roller coasters have a tendency to break down more frequently than other rides. And I guess that makes sense. They're a lot bigger than other rides. More to go wrong. I'm actually going to start this off back here. A little car ride. Again, for anybody who wants to hang out with their kids, or maybe pretend like they are a kid. I don't know. These are pretty cool. They're not the most exciting things. They're not like go-karts or anything like that. Oh, I can't go that way. So I will back it up one, and I will go this way. And I was going to run into the swinging ships area where he's going to be swinging, and I don't want to do that. Well, the game won't let you either. And then I'm going to come back down. So the path just kind of goes up, back, and then it'll come back around. And actually, we can kind of, I think we can squeeze it right underneath the supports right there. Flip to the other side. And then we're going to have an area for our entrance and exit. So I think we will go one more out, and then we will go up a couple. And I think we can get we can squeeze 2 footpaths under there, I think. Yes, there's one, and there is 2. Right there. And now we will go down, down. Oops, so this leads to a problem right here. It won't let me put in another footpath right here. And I'm gonna need the space, so I think I'm gonna have to get by with just 1 footpath. And that'll be okay. We'll just get by with 1. Alright, so we'll put the entrance here, and we'll put the exit back here so that we can eke out another footpath. Oh, it's gonna be a problem as well. Alright, I'll flip it around. And we'll get rid of this. And I guess we'll have to go all the way around. Ah. These damn trees that I don't own, I can't get rid of them. Alright, fuck it. It'll just sit back there. I don't care. I can't really squeeze it in, so I'm gonna have to go with elevation. Nope. Won't let me do it. Gee whiz, what am I gonna do? Oh, the answer is pretty simple, actually. Well, let's go the other way. Because we can get rid of these trees. And we have enough space for a queue, and we'll just do it just like that. And let's test it to make sure it works. And then we can kind of check the profits on our various rides to see how they're doing. Let's see how Scrambled Eggs is doing. 600 customers per hour. Only a quarter of the people like it, but also 3/4 of the people who ride it enjoyed themselves. So that's good. 107 for our total profits. That's 137. 36. How about the slide? Oh, so the slide's doing pretty good. It's at 60. How about the roller coaster? 177. So we're not doing fantastic, considering we've spent $7,000 to get to this point, but I do imagine that those total profits will just continue to rise as the game progresses and as we get more people into the park. These lines will stay full up. And in fact, you can kind of see how they are kind of filling up already. So I'm noticing inefficiency in my park, and that is the pathing of the people. They're kind of coming around and they're spending their time walking just towards the exits, and people kind of wander randomly. So you kind of have to guide them, and you can use these signs right here. It says no entry, and that will prevent people from entering, but it won't prevent people from leaving. So people will go down here to enter the slide, for example, but they won't go any further, and they won't spend their time going any further than that. Now we have some benches right here, but this is an exit, and those benches are for the people that get sick, so we're going to just flip it around. And again, we're going to put a no entry, and if anybody needs to use the benches, they can use these benches right here. And that'll keep more people from flooding in here. So the profits that we'll get from the people in the park will be higher because they'll be more likely to bump into one of the rides they actually want to get on. So these guys are filling up. These guys are not filling up down here. We're having the same problem. People are just kind of walking all the way down, but we are going to want to extend this pathway out so we can continue making a park. So we'll put the no entry right here, and then in order to justify having our people walk down here, maybe we'll just, oops, put it in the wrong spot. Maybe we'll just put some food down here. How about some cotton candy, some soda, because who doesn't like soda plus cotton candy? All that sugary goodness, and then a bathroom. Yeah, we'll just put the bathroom right here. So these people can eat down here, or they can eat down here. And that'll become important later as people kind of cluster in different areas. We have a big area to expand into, so having some food central to the park is going to be decent. And then maybe consider adding another. We can maybe consider adding another ride. Let's see what we've picked up. Oh, what are we going to pick up from our research? We're getting a log flume, and that'll be done the 11th of May, and that will be 6 days. So we'll wait on that. Oh, we gotta take these guys off of mow, or else they will spend all of their time mowing the grass. It's, I don't know what causes the handyman to start mowing, but look at all this area he's mowed. He was just mowing it. He was happily mowing it, and he had to kind of run out of grass, so he went to go check to see if there was something else he had to do. And sweeping footpaths was it. But that's what I want him to do. I want him to keep the footpaths clean. I don't really care if the grass is tidy right now. And in fact, he does have like a lot of hard work put into that. So maybe, just maybe, he's actually, I think he's pretty good at mowing the grass. That was Handyman 1. He was spending all of his time mowing the grass. Maybe he just enjoys mowing the grass. So we'll actually let him mow the grass. And look how fast he got started with it. He just started mowing that grass. And he will just enjoy himself for the rest of the game. We're trying to build happiness here, people. Oh, we got that Ferris wheel, and I never put it in. I said we were going to put it in, and I never did. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear up some of these trees. And we will slide that Ferris wheel all the way down there in the back. And just in time, because the log flume is done. So again, we are just going to extend that footpath, and extend that footpath, and then we're going to put another no entry sign, just to keep people from wasting their time going to the exit. And I'll have to remember that the no entry signs are there if I ever put another ride off there, but I don't imagine that's too likely. This area is kind of a little bit too small, and in fact, maybe we'll just decorate it real quick. These are desert trees. These are little shrubberies. Put in a little bit of shrubbery. How about one of these down here? And then we'll just add one more little bunchings of trees down there. That looks pretty natural. Maybe I'll take out one of the trees in the middle and add that there. And like that. Perfect. Oh, a little forest, and since we're forest themed, I think that's fair. Car ride's doing well, making profit. Now this roller coaster is kind of filling up, and I know I said it was for the kids, but we're gonna need some money. We're running pretty low on it. Maybe I will bump it up just a little bit. To like maybe $1.50. I think I think $1.50 is okay. We'll put that money towards building one of these log flume things. And I wonder where a good spot is for it. Maybe back here. There's a nice little area. I'll have to open up the no entry. Oh, God. The gate is puked. No, I don't want to open that up right now, so I'll put it down here. Maybe a little bit more cramped with that roller coaster, but let's go ahead and clear some trees. Then I'm building the station platform, and then I'm just going to try to make this a nice short ride. Perfect. Look how nice and easy that was. And we had just enough money to finish it. That's why I wanted to make it short, so that I could actually complete it. We'll do a little zigzag path, that way we mix it up just a bit. I'm not going to have the same style everything. And then maybe when I get a little bit of money, when this turns a little bit of profit, maybe I'll put a little pool there. And we'll go with the water theme. Oh, I need to test it, actually. I need some test results. You know. I want to get some balloons. I wonder... Oh, I thought the shops and stalls turned off. So I'm going to actually switch that around to turn roller coasters off. Because we have a wooden roller coaster that we're not going to be able to build right now. And then we're going to have another type of roller coaster. So I think we'll be good on roller coasters for now. But we will probably be adding one of those next. Hey, this is relatively quick. That'll get people on and off the ride as quick as possible. And that is both good for the profits and good for their happiness. Look at the slide. Look how many people are on it. And there's a lot of people in line right now, right? So I'm thinking maybe an entertainer. Or maybe two, and we'll switch this guy around. He's not going to be a panda, that'll be stupid if we have two pandas. We'll put an elephant, and then just because I don't want to have anybody accuse me of discriminating against the tigers, I'll put a tiger in there as well. And bam, all three entertainers. They'll keep people happy in line, which will keep people happy in my park, and make my park rating go up, increase the number of people that I have, and their willingness to stand in line. Which is all good things for me, I think. Now I got a lot of people that are clustered down here, and it's kind of unfortunate, because what's happening is they're bouncing off these rides and going in that direction, but not much I can do about that. That's the entrance down there, and I don't really have any space to add anything else. So we've built everything that we can. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're getting a steel roller coaster, so that's nice. We can make a shuttle loop, or our own rendition of the shuttle loop, and those things are good money makers as well. And let's look at the price of the log flume. $2. So that's pretty good. Oh, you can see he's got himself a cotton candy right there. I wonder how many people have actually bought a cotton. Only 5. It's not very many, but it is a sugary treat that not everybody enjoys. Well, that's awesome. The log flume is, since it's been turned on, it has filled up every single car and that will increase the profitability of the overall ride, obviously. In fact, it might be profitable already. Hey, look, it's showing $603 profit per hour. Total profit is actually $64, and that's pretty good. Yeah, see, like I was saying before, these drink shops and these food shops, total profit, yeah. See, they're not going to be doing all that great. And that's because people, when they come to the park early in the game, they're not very hungry and thirsty. And you can see, you know, he has no hunger and thirst. He's only got a little bit because he's only been here for a little while. Oh, he doesn't want to go on car ride. That's... Here, let's help him out. Let's put him over by the log flume. Oh, he wants to go the other way. Alright, so we'll see if maybe we can trick him. Nope. He wants to go the other way. So let's see if we can trick him like this. This guy is like determined. Hey! Oh, he doesn't want to go on... He doesn't want to go on the log flume? He thinks that's not thrilling. Alright. Well, he wants to go on the roller coaster then. How about that? Oh, he's getting mad. This guy is getting angry. Come on, go to the roller coaster. Nope. Nope. Oh, he won't get in line for the roller coaster. Let's try again. Nope. Oh, come on, man. I'm not hungry. This guy is very angry. He doesn't want to go on the merry-go-round. He won't get in line for the roller coaster. Oh, he's pissed. Look at his face. Ah, he's so angry. I'll just keep picking him up and see if that makes it worse. Alright, well, I don't want to lose this guy. I'm going to have to win his happiness somehow, right? So, you stand there for a little while. We'll get to you in a little bit. Alright, so, I could probably extend that and make it a little bit longer so that people don't get as mad about not being able to get on. But I think what I'll do is I will build a shuttle loop. But not just this shuttle loop, not the one that the game comes with. We will put in... Oh, and that's perfect. We'll put the... Oh, we need some money. So I'm going to take a little loan from the bank. I already took a $10,000 loan. That's what you start off. You start off $10,000 and $10,000 in debt. We'll take $5,000. How about that? And we'll push the shuttle loop all the way down here. And we'll stick the entrance right there, and we'll stick the exit. And then what we'll do is we will make the entrance go up. Oh crap, that's not gonna work. Okay, so what we'll do instead is we'll swap them. We'll swap them like that. And then we will just stick the exit to go to the no entry pathway, and we will stick... Oh, we'll stick the queue in this area right here. There we go, just like that. Little snake. And then, like I said, we're gonna add to this. We need to make it a little bit more exciting. And really get those profits up. So we'll do like that, and then we'll do a vertical loop left. That'll go one right, one left, and then we will go really high, because I don't want to have any kind of accidents. Now let's go ahead and set it up to 45 miles an hour. That seems like it'll be okay. It's going to get through one loop-de-loop, and it will barely not get through the next loop-de-loop. So that means that we can kick it up one notch and see how high it goes this time. I really don't want to cause any accidents on this. So he'll get through the loop-de-loop, right? And he'll go... Okay, so we can kind of kick it up just a little bit more. Let's try 2 ticks. Alright, so he's kicking off at 51 miles an hour right now. And he's gonna get... Okay, so we got one whole support beam left. Let's see if 54 miles an hour is a little bit too fast. I think it'll be okay. Ooh, okay, so yeah, we're fine. Time to kick it up to 58. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so I think we're going to stop it at 58 miles an hour. I think that'll be perfectly acceptable. This guy's going to be pretty mad. Oh, he's gotten less mad. Staying in the hole. Okay, so he wants to go home. Oh, come on, man. Get in the line. Oh, come on. He wants to go home. I don't think there's any way that we can win this guy's affection over. I think it's pretty much lost. Where'd he go? Oh, he drowned! Whoops. I guess that's what happens when you stick him in water. They should learn to swim. Alright, so I'll add another handyman because it looks like this pathway is just not getting cleaned up, and we'll just stick him on only clean pathways. That's all he'll do. This looks all good. I want to... This tiger's being useless. He's doing nothing. I kind of want to decorate a little bit. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, well, I guess that tree can stay there. It's fine. How about we put a little bit of flower beds in? Because people really like the flower beds. Perfect. And how about a little statue? I'll do a statue of a giraffe. It's only $12. It's like one of the biggest statues, and it's one of the cheapest ones. There you go. Statue of a giraffe. And we'll do... That's the only animal statue we get, unfortunately. How about do a little fence like this? So it looks like he's in a little encampment, or a little cage. Like a zoo, you know, not like a evil person's cage. Perfect. Oh, we got an information kiosk. So this is where people pick up their umbrellas and their maps. Park maps and umbrellas. And we'll flip that guy around, even though he can basically sell at any side of the circle. I'll just have the arrow facing the front. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'd like to think that it does. Oh, let's see what the excitement rating is for this. Oh, okay, so it's high. People really like this ride. Okay, that's good. It's also pretty high on the intensity rating, but you know, that's fine. And then I think we're gonna get into that part of the game where we might need another mechanic just to kind of keep things under control. Drop this guy off over here because this pathway is not getting cleaned properly. We'll drop this entertainer over here because he's not entertaining anybody by standing on top of this empty pathway. Sometimes you just kind of direct people around. They're not too smart on their own. Let's see what we're picking up this time. Oh, we don't know yet. It's unknown. But we definitely surpassed what we were required to do for our goal. Our goal was to have 250 guests in the park at the end of year 1, and we are in the middle of year 1, and we have almost 600. We want to see how high we can get that, how much profit we can make. I've got a pretty decent selection of rides, but I do not have the park filled in yet, and before I do start raising prices and trying to make money, I want to go ahead and have enough stuff to do. And I think that means adding another roller coaster. Now, we can take out a loan if we run out of money, although it'll be ideal if we don't. I think we're probably going to have to, though. So that's going to be actually probably a little bit too long for the station platform. And we're going to make our first underground roller coaster. Not my first roller underground, but the first one for the channel. Okay, so we're not built up too high. Oh, we can actually go down one more. Go down one more, just like that. So now we are at the 1 height. We start off at the 6 height. And that means that when the train leaves the station, it'll immediately get up to a pretty decent speed. And then we are going to try to get out of the way of this log flume ride. And I think the best way to do that is to go like so, and then like so. So it's going to kind of snake, and then it'll put us right here. The little yellow boxes, and that'll basically be the area that the track is sitting underneath, the square that it's underneath. And then but before I do that, before I raise it up, I was going to raise it up, but I'm going to put the chains on it as well. So we can raise it up and then bring it out of the ground, like so, just like that. And I think we'll have enough height, just like that, to cross over the rail line, but it's going to be directly over it, and that kind of looks stupid. So I think we're going to do an S-bend. And that'll just build up a little bit more anticipation, I think, for our peoples. And then we'll start our descent, just like so. Actually, I think we're probably just going to bring it home. If we do a little loop-de-loop, like so, and then kind of sneak underneath of ourselves, and flip it around, just like that. Am I going to be able to get lined up? I don't think I will. Well, do I have to go down? I wonder if I can just go straight, and then turn. Yes, I can. Okay. I think that's the square. We're exactly where we need to be. Oh, I ran out of money. Like I said, probably going to have to take just a little bit more of a loan, but that's okay. And I can turn off underground view because we are not underground anymore. And you can basically see what's going on now. We came out of the ground, we did a little loop underneath, and then we are going to start descending directly into station. And that's a successful finish to the roller coaster. So let's see if it works. We'll go ahead and test it, and we'll only send one car just in case it gets stuck. We don't want to blow anybody up. Once the roller coaster has crashed, that is pretty much it. Hey, we're the best value park in the country. How neat. We'll put in the footpath, and that's a good sign that the roller coaster has gotten there, because it means that it's probably going to complete its track, and it did. So that was a successful roller coaster build. I don't know what I'm going to do about this pathway. I guess I'm going to bring it over, and then just down. Crap. Alright, so there we go. It'll kind of bring them from this pathway and put them back onto the main pathway whenever they exit. So that is that, and now we just have to wait to see what the excitement rating is. Ooh, so it's low. This roller coaster sucks. Oh well, I mean, the intensity isn't too high, I should say. The excitement is low, the intensity is only high. It's not ultra extreme or anything like that. So I should get some customers. Hey, so we get some pizza as well. definitely gonna add pizza. We'll add it down here just in case anybody who doesn't want burgers can come down here and get some pizza. And then I think we'll add, how about we add a little bit of greenery just around the foods. Oh, can't do that. Okay. We'll add it on this side. Yeah, the car ride's in the way, so we'll just kind of catty corner it like that. Not gonna matter too much. These guys are just pixels. And we're gonna stick a little tree garden in there. Some big trees too. Just to kind of make it look nice. Now this roller coaster is filling up, which is nice. These cars are full. These people are getting in the line. Looks like more people are. The only reason why this line isn't full is because not enough people have come down to this side of the park. And I think we have a monorail that we can put in for that. See if I can make a clear path. I don't think I have one. So I'm probably gonna have to build the monorail over this stuff, and that'll make a slow monorail. I don't think it'll be worth it. I didn't get the train yet either. Not that it matters, because I'm so like boxed in now. I don't have any pathway that I can build without, you know, having elevation, and that slows the cars down. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a transport ride when it can't transport people as fast as they can walk. And we are really kind of coming into the close of this scenario anyway. We've already won the victory condition. We're just waiting for the game to actually end. You can see that dip right there is when that guy mysteriously drowned. How about we add another Ferris wheel? We'll put it down here, and then we'll open up this section of the park. Holy crap. Here, puke over there. There we go. We'll get rid of this banner, so it'll allow people to come to this side of the park now, because we actually have a reason for them to be over here. And we'll put in this. So, did you guys know that the first Ferris wheel was actually built for the Chicago World's Fair, and it was each individual car was large enough for you to actually drive like a vehicle onto. It's like something like 200 to 300 meters tall. It's absolutely enormous. It is not necessarily built as like a fairgrounds type of thing. It was built as a look what modern science can do now, and it was run using electromagnetism, which is pretty interesting. It was a new technology for the time, and still absolutely fascinating technology today. It's just magnets, man. Alright, so like I said, we're up in almost 700 guests, and we haven't done any kind of ad campaigns or anything like that, but how about we actually throw some money into some advertisements? We'll do an advertisement campaign for the park, and we will spend $1,000 on it. There we go. And we'll see how many more people will join our park between now and the end of the scenario that we are on. It ends October 31st. And we are, I think, halfway through August. Almost through August. But we are almost there. Maybe I can do some kind of decorating. Add some... Oh, I could probably add some more benches and some more trash cans. And maybe even consider adding another ride for the end of the scenario, depending on how much money I bring in. that's definitely not in the right spot. Let's fix that. My OCD would not allow it. Some more places for people to sit down. They'll exit out of here. They have a Ferris wheel to ride. They have a roller coaster to ride. So that's enough stuff for them to do. Let's see what we're getting. Balloon stall. Hell yes. Those are awesome. Having everybody run around with balloons is just great. And this handyman, look, he's been mowing this whole time. He is almost in the back of the park now. And you can see his path. He's been doing a good job. We're gonna kind of move him back towards the front of the park though, so that he can kind of mow the front of the park. Oh, and it's about to rain, so we will up the price of umbrellas to $3.50. And people are going to buy them anyway. Because, you know, they need one. It's raining. Now, nobody will get into your lines for your roller coasters or some of your other more intense outdoor rides when it's raining. You can see nobody's getting in the slide, for example. Nobody's jumping on this roller coaster. People will, however, jump into the line for your water rides, and that makes sense because it's a water ride. They're gonna get wet. Oh, maybe they won't. I thought they would. Maybe that doesn't work for the log flume, but I know that it will work for certain other water rides. Hey, so he got on. But yeah. The rain is great for indoor rides, though. So if you have like the 3D cinema or the bumper cars or anything like that, people will still hop on those. Hey, so we're gonna get some balloon stalls in here, and these things are just absolutely wonderful. We are going to change the color around. So we'll do some red balloons down there. We will do some blue balloons, but we'll do the blue balloons towards the front. And how about some green balloons here in the back? So we'll change the color of these, pop them in, they're green balloons, and we are all set. We will open all three of those at the same time, and we'll just see how people, oh, look at everybody. There's already balloons popping around. Look, some green balloons, some green balloons. I think I saw 2 red balloons up here. Oh, look at all the blue balloons. These things are just great for making money. Plus, when you win, everybody claps their hands and they let go of their balloons. So you can see the entire park's pathways like rise up above the park, because everybody who was on a pathway holding a balloon at that time will release it at the same time. It's really cool when you have a lot of guests in your park. When they're completely full, probably won't happen because we got the balloon stalls so late on this particular park. But maybe, I mean, especially, let me see if I want to get everybody in this park a balloon. So you know what? We will sell the balloons at cost. And we will add a balloon shop to everywhere that is logical for there to be a balloon shop. Let's go ahead and add, we'll make some black balloons. And in case they get off this roller coaster, maybe they'll be excited. They'll be excited and they'll want a balloon. So we'll put another set, and we'll have to have a different color so we know where they came from. So we'll put orange here. Oh, same price throughout the park. 30 cents. There we go. My goal isn't to make as much money anymore. It's to sell balloons. I want every child and every adult, every parent, every person to have a balloon. Mostly so I can see the victory screen and go up with a big bunch of balloons. And to fill in time to the end of the video. So that's going to be our goal. We're going to fill in time. 44 more days to go. It's absolutely super easy scenario. They definitely get harder in this game. When you get towards the end, they're like almost downright impossible because you run out of space, and the people just seem like they're way more picky about what they want. you also have to have more people in your park. And when it gets crowded, it kind of drives people out. They don't really want to be in a crowded park that they can't ride because all the lines are full. Hey, look, that balloon's gotten away. I'll pop it. Oh no, I thought I was probably going to add, maybe I'll add a little water feature over here, so we can do that too. And let it just like that. Oh, don't run out of money. I have another $1,000. I want to make a pond. Thank you, bank. There we go. Little water feature. And we'll add a fountain. Just to keep them stagnating. Oh, we got pink balloons, green balloons, blue balloons, red balloons, black balloons, orange balloons. You pick these balloons up pretty quick. I don't know if it's like anybody who runs into a balloon stall that doesn't have a balloon will buy one, or if it's like a personal preference thing, how the game tries to figure it out. Because I know that like, if they're hungry or thirsty, they'll just eat or drink. You know, they won't be too picky about what it is. Oh yeah, that 3-week advertisement campaign has ended. Alright, let's see. I wonder if this car can get any longer. Nope. That's as long as it'll get. It's probably because of a short station platform. I could make it bigger. By like 1 square. I don't know, it always seems like blue balloons are the most popular. That's the original OG color of balloon. Especially down here, but I mean, I guess that makes sense to being sold down here. Everybody's just kind of wandering around like, I don't know what to do. Alright, looking like we're getting towards October. Oh, that advertisement campaign, by the way, that added another 150 guests, you know, and it's on its way up. Like, we're probably gonna add even more. Let's see, what's he thinking? About 90 bucks. Dude, we're gonna up the price. Now that we're like almost towards the end, and we don't need any more people, I'm gonna up the price, and we're gonna up it to like $50. I wanna know what that guy does. He just shows up. And yes, he paid it. Beautiful. Guy only brought 70 bucks. Pays it anyway. Look at that. This guy, he's gonna be 80 bucks, so I bet I'll pay it as well. Now it'll probably be hard to get these guys to pay for riding any of the rides, because everybody else got in here for free, and that's why they're okay with paying for the rides. But like, we're towards the end of the game. I don't think it matters. Pretty sure our guest rating is high enough. Yeah, it is. We need a park rating of 600, I think. Let's double check. Yeah, it's 600. And we definitely are above that. Oh no! Whatever. Oh, there's a water slide. We're not going to put one in, though. I mean, the game's almost over. Oh, and look, it's 18 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that nonsense means. I'm going to change it to a more reasonable temperature scale. One that everybody can understand. 61 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. It's not as chilly as I am right now. It's like 40 degrees here, but... Alright. Oop. And I probably could pay back some of my debt. Not that it matters, because the loan interest is astronomically small. $30 a month for a $18,000 principal. I did the math, it's like 2%. And since you pay it every month, it's like a non-compounding 2% interest-only loan. It's really good. But I don't know, I guess the banks feel comfortable financing amusement. Everybody wants amusement, right? Well, I assume so. That's why you guys are watching this video. I really wish there was a fast forward button. It gets a little bit better when there's more stuff to do, like when you need to get more guests and there's a reason to keep building, but I mean, I've gotten this park to where I'm happy with it, and it's going to complete the scenario, and I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of something with you guys while I'm working through my computer problems. The older games, obviously, they don't require too much computing strength, so I'm able to use the spare computer, which is not as good as my main computer. So I'm happy to have something to do. I'm happy to have something to play. This is definitely a game that I feel like most of us have experienced sometime in our childhood, and we all enjoy it, or at least we did at one point in time. And I still enjoy it myself. So. I don't know, the game is not too challenging in the sense that it's not really a tycoon game. It's not like some of the other tycoon games where you really have to think about how much money you're going to make. Like, these people are very liberal with their spending, but they are at a amusement park, and I guess in real life they probably are a little bit more liberal with their spending than they would be anywhere else. And you can really take advantage of that and make huge profits. I mean, you can really kind of push it to the upper limit, but I feel like when most of us were kids, we really didn't do that. We kind of just played the game to see if we could build roller coasters and really cool rides, and a little bit of nostalgia is not bad sometimes. I expect we're gonna have the victory screen pop up here any minute. Months don't go by they go by pretty quickly. And we will see that big pile of balloons rise up. It's always a very satisfying end to the scenarios. And I guess the company value, the total value of your company, is the only achievement in this game to speak of. It's what goes on the score screen. So if you want to compete against yourself, or if you're sharing this game with one of your siblings or whatever, you know, you can see who has the highest value park, and when we get out of the screen, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and get out of the park. So when we win, which is going to be coming up here in the next minute or so. I know I keep saying that, but this is one of those before, I guess maybe when computers were brand new and people were still trying to figure them out, it was built a little bit slower, and there is no fast forward option. I looked into it. There are mods that you can install to make it fast forward, but from what I hear, they corrupt your save data and can make the overall stability of the game go down. And for these older games, obviously that's not a good thing. I mean, for any game it's not a good thing, but these older games, they have a lot of like weird bugs sometimes when you start modding them. I know I tried to mod my Roller Tycoon, and then I was unable to record it. I was unable to make videos of it, which was no good, so I had to restore it and put it back to its normal setting. I don't know how a mod can affect another software like that, but I'm sure one of the people out there are wise enough to know. Maybe you can let me know in the comments, but I don't know. I was thinking about adding a couple of interface mods to this, so maybe it'll clean up the nonsense up here. It gets a little bit better in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but I feel like the overall quality of the game goes down in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, so it's a trade-off. Yep, and we are 2 days away, October 31st. Just gonna sit back and enjoy my success. Watch as all my people are, I don't know, giggling and laughing in joy. Even that roller coaster with a low intensity rating, or I'm sorry, a low excitement rating, is still providing me a full line, like a steady stream of revenue. I was kind of concerned about it when I built it. Hey, there we go. And won a company value of 4,000, which I guess is not that high, but the money in this game doesn't really make very much sense. So I'll do that, and that's it. Alright guys, well if you've been watching Roller Coaster Tycoon, checking it out, I really appreciate it. Thank you for checking out on my channel. If you want to see one of my favorite parts, you can see that there are footpaths, everybody. Little zigzag for that queue, and you know, this guy right here is that guy right there. You can just, it's just neat. I don't know, I think it's cool. It wouldn't happen in real life, but happens in the game. Anyway, but like I said, if you've been watching it all the way through, really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave me a like and a subscribe if you want to check out more of my videos. I won't be only posting old videos, but until I get my power supply fixed, that's pretty much all I can do. So I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna keep posting just because. But like I said, thanks for checking it out, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye and take care.